St. Paul Civic Center has also been knocked out of contention to get the pro hockey team.
The prize fight now is between the current title holder, the Bloomington Met Center, and Reunion Arena in Dallas, Texas, a formidable challenger. Good evening and thank you for joining us. Tonight, Minnesota's fighting to keep the North Stars.
And it's looking more and more like our team will become the Stars of Texas. Rob Lear joins us live from the Met Center with details. Rob?
Angela, when Norm Green stepped off a plane from Dallas today, he said it for himself. It'll take nothing short of a miracle to keep his pro hockey team right here in Minnesota. After weeks of speculation, the North Stars will be on the move. All indications are tonight his team's next destination is Dallas, Texas. Norm, are you back to say goodbye?
No.
The questions were fired fast and furious. You come back with a deal that's done from Dallas?
No, it's not done. The conversations are ongoing just like they are here.
From the moment Norm Green stepped off the plane from Dallas to the time he checked back into his office, Green was pressed hard for answers to the questions today, like what's the next move for his financially troubled North Star hockey team.
Things didn't turn out the way we dreamed they would, just not a year or two ago. And
are they over?
Oh, no, they're not over. We're just hoping that maybe there'll be a miracle and things will happen, and it's not over till it's over, somebody said.
It is over, however, for the cities of St. Paul and Minneapolis. Last night, Green officially rejected bids from the Civic Center and Target Center to play their games there. Timberwolves owner Marv Wolfenson is disappointed with the decision, but said today he thinks he knows why Green made it.
Norm doesn't have real roots in Minnesota. He professes to love it here, and I'm sure he does. But he's only been here 3-4 years. He's getting taken over the coals in the press. He says he's losing money, and he has a personal problem. Now, under those circumstances, I don't think I'd want to be in Minnesota either.
Is Green so motivated to move he'd relocate his North Star team in Texas for less than what he's been offered on the table to stay? To that question, Green replied,
We're not looking for another community with more fun. This is, this is a horrendous, big effort to make a move. The only reason is economics.
And the economics that Norm Green is talking about are the tune of $15 million in losses over the last 3 years.
Rob, we've heard rumors that local investors might step in and try to...
The stellar reputation of the university.
Simply that, rumors, they're unfounded. There is no local group at this time that could step forward. Even so, Norm Green said he would not sell the team. Harvey McKay, in fact, when I talked to him today, asked him, what would it take to save this team? He says, it's over. It's bleak. It's gone.
That's too bad.
Thank you,
All
Rob.
right, thanks. Do Minnesotans want Norm Green and the North Stars to stay? Well, yes and no. Some fans are angry at Norm, saying he's holding us hostage, but others love hockey and want to keep an NHL franchise. As Inga Hammond found out, most fans just want a decision one way or another.
Hockey in Dallas seems silly, doesn't it? It just seems silly.
Well, it seems as silly as it does in L.A., but look what Gretzky did there.
Will they stay or will they go was the topic on KSTP AM this afternoon. Many of Don Vogel's listeners are tired of indecision.
It's getting kind of old, isn't it, though? The North Stars, they're going to stay, they're going to, go, they're going to move to Target Center, they're going to go to Civic Center.
The North Stars are also the talk of the town of Bennigan's. Some folks like Denny Weber are just plain fed up with Norm Green.
I think he should leave like yesterday. I think he deserves to be in Dallas, or he should go back to
today's meeting.
North Stars owner Norm Green made another move today in what has become his arena shuffle.
And number 2, low season ticket sales. We wanted to see how North Star's season ticket sales compare to other franchises, so we conducted our own informal survey.
We called comparably sized U.S. cities with NHL teams, and here's what we found. The North Stars have about 5,400 season ticket holders. The Washington Capitals have 7,000, the Boston Bruins 11, the Pittsburgh Penguins around 13,000, and the St. Louis Blues just under 14. The Detroit Red Wings finished on top of our informal survey with 16,000 season ticket holders. Despite low season ticket sales, the North Stars are still averaging more than 13,000 a game. But Norm has said that's not enough.
Neither the Civic Center or the Target Center's deals were acceptable for us to make a decision to go there. And that if things don't work out in Dallas, and if things change at the Met, and we have a feeling that maybe there might be a groundswell, as I said, if you guys spend half the time telling people how important it is for season tickets, had done that for this last 6 months, we might have been all right today. So you have to take some responsibility too.
So I guess it's our fault that the North Stars are going to be leaving town because we didn't promote season ticket plans, huh?
Well, that's just how desperate Norm Green has become these days. And again, I think that things can change from day to day on this situation. Later on in sports, we'll hear from Marv Wolfenson, owner of the Timberwolves and the Target Center, who saw those negotiations fall apart, and get his reaction to this. Another solution that's been suggested is having a group of local businessmen buy the North Stars from Norm Green, but Green says the team is not for sale. They have a deadline of February 28th that they have to let the NHL know by in order to make out schedules for next season. So we'll have more coming up in sports.
Jeff, in the meantime, do we know how the push to sell season tickets has gone? I know.